Yo, what's happening guys? Gman out here in Hong Kong. Welcome back to Qibla Ahmed Art. I'm joined by a little John Bethnal Punisher figure, and we'll Punisher it out because it's time for issue 3 of this Punisher War Machine comic. I'm really enjoying this read. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. It's typical Punisher style, and now he's got this amazing War Machine armor that he's using to do what he does best, and that's just fuck shit up. If you haven't seen the videos for episode 1 and 2, issue 1 and 2, check them out. Just briefly go through them. But I mean, basically, Punisher's in a rogue state in Eastern Europe called Chernaya, and that's run by an operating military regime under a guy called General Petrov. So in issue 1, he basically gets the suit. Issue 2, he arrives in Chernaya, and he's looking for this guy called Petrov, and he's basically on a mission now to. No one knows where he is, so he's like, alright, I'm gonna on a mission to kind of find where this guy is. So he's just gonna cause havoc. So it starts off again in a town somewhere in Chernaya, where this kid is being dragged away by these military guys, and they're basically gonna force him to join their military regime. That's how they do it. The mother's screaming, you know, give me back my son. And he's one of the military guys points a gun to her head, saying we're literally after the young blood to join the regime, and he's just about to kill her, and then lands the Punisher. He literally lands on the soldier. That he uses this armor in the best ways possible, or I don't know if it's the best ways possible, but the most effective ways possible. Every way he can use it, he uses it. So he literally lands on this guy, squashes him, points his guns at the other soldiers and says, you know, I have one question, I'll let you go if you answer this, where's Petrov? The guy replies back with, screw you, American. Obviously, that's not the right thing to say to the Punisher. With no hesitation, he grabs the guy, starts flying straight up at speeds. His armor's telling him, you know, this guy cannot survive at traveling at these speeds without any protection. The Punisher like, is that right? And he's just speeding up. And this guy's basically literally disintegrating as Punisher's holding him and flying at that speeds. He comes back to the city, he comes back to the kid and the mother, and the mother gives him some food that he does not enjoy, this stuff called hookah, I don't know. But Punisher spits it out and tells the kid that was buzz, literally. But anyway, the kid, he asked the kid what's going on here, and he's like, the kid was telling him the military regime kidnaps young kids and stuff to join the regime or take them as prisoners at least anyway. So he shows him where the prison camp is, and Punisher's like, yep, wait here. With no hesitation. Punisher he's already strategic, right? He's a military guy, so he's very strategic. He doesn't, I would say he plans, he definitely plans, but he goes for it and makes plans as he goes. Anyway, he knocks on the door and he literally says, throw down your weapons and open the gates. And these guys are like, are you joking? Like, not knowing what the hell he's capable of. The guy's like, listen man, we got a battalion of Chernayans best at this camp. Like, get the fuck out of here. Again, no hesitation, boom, starts blowing shit up. You know, using the suit, using all the missiles, and now he's got used to kind of understanding the suit a little bit more. Just blowing everything up and crushes straight through it. He busts through the door, he sees like literally the battalion, and they're just all pointing guns at him, and he's like, you guys should have listened. Before anyone says anything, he's pointing his guns, shooting them all up. It's a wicked scene. He's just literally, you can see it, no remorse, like all lining up there, and boom, starts shooting, killing all of them. One of the guys is like, listen, if one of the soldiers is like, if we're gonna die, let's take some of these subhuman prisoners with us. Before he can even pull the trigger, bam, gets shot in the head. Punisher style, I guess. One of them tries to run away, grabs a hostage, and he's like, please, you know, I'll give you whatever you want. Where's Petrov? Whatever you want. Punisher asks, where's Petrov? And then this guy's like, nobody knows. And then before he can even finish his sentence, because he says nobody knows, boom, you're useless to the Punisher. Like, there's no need for you to be alive. And obviously there is no negotiation with the Punisher. You've done something wrong, you're getting punished. So basically he's freed all the prisoners there, and he's like, you know what, well, if I can't find Petrov, then I'll make him come to me. So Punisher goes on a little rampage to all the little prison camps out there, and just blows them up basically. Frees all the prisoners that he can, kills all the Chechen army, and just goes camp to camp and just blows them up. He lands at one at night time, and he's already asking where the hell is everyone. So maybe he's thinking, okay, they've heard about the other ones and they've moved, all the soldiers and whatnot. The suit tells him there's no human life present, so he's just kind of scanning the area and stuff. And then he gets blasted in the back. Here we get introduced to some of the rogue, shield agents that Nick Fury was talking about in issue 1, which is ultimately, in some ways, their goal of sending the Punisher there, because we need to get rid of these rogue shield agents before anyone finds out. This guy's talking to Frank, telling him basically, by the order of Chechen government, you're asked to basically immediately surrender yourself to me. And Punisher's like, you don't sound Chennaian. The guy's like, actually, I'm from Arizona, and actually, I'm a big fan of yours, but the job's a job, and I gotta do what I gotta do. So he's like, Frank, what's it gonna be? And Punisher's like, you know what it's gonna be. They start fighting. This guy already knows that Punisher can't really operate the suit as well as him. Oh, by the way, this guy, he's got a suit as well, some sort of armored suit, and obviously it looks like a copy of the War Machine. So obviously S.H.I.E.L.D. has taken the War Machine idea from Stark. Well, I don't know if Stark actually built these. I haven't read anything in previous. I don't know if Stark built these S.H.I.E.L.D. for the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, or they copied it basically. Anyway, this guy is basically telling Punisher, you're old, man. You're old, and you're in that suit that you don't even know how to operate. He's basically boasting about himself. I'm younger, I'm better trained, I'm with the superior armor and equipment. And his armor is more superior to the War Machine suit. That's what he's saying. So he's basically, just showing him that he's younger and smarter and blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. He shot Punisher's arc reactor, so he kind of clipped it. So his suit's basically rebooting. So this guy knows that Punisher's suit's not gonna is basically in the process of rebooting. He's basically saying it's a shame that you're a soldier. You should know your equipment before you go out and use it. That's what this young guy's trying to teach the Punisher. Before he goes, but I guess old people will forget that stuff. Yeah, basically he's saying, you don't know how to use this. You're just a simple-minded soldier that's not getting to know your equipment before you go out there and utilize it and use it. You're just basically going off your soldier instincts. And he's just trying to say you're old and you don't know this stuff. You're not ready with the times. As that happens, Punisher jumps, grabs this dude, and he goes, you young guys never learn. Equipment doesn't matter. Only thing that matters is the willingness to do what the other guy won't. He literally plunges his fingers into the other guy's eyes. Remember, he's in this armor as well, so he squashes the guy's head and plunges his thumb straight into his eyes and crushes this guy's face. Mad Punisher style. Again, using the suit, utilizing it to the best of its abilities in every way possible. Not just the weapons, not just the bullets and whatnot. We're talking about the actual weapon, the suit itself. His suit is damaged, and as he lands on the floor again, he's surrounded by another 4 of the agents with the suit on. So he knows that, alright, this is, his suit's telling him, you got no power and whatnot. Frank's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. Again, these 4 guys, they're trying to tell Punisher, by the order of the government, you need to surrender. Punisher's like, yeah, I know what you're gonna say. That shit ain't happening. So they basically start firing at him. Punisher asked these guys, before you guys we get down to this, let me ask you guys, are you some of Fury's lost lambs? So he's trying to confirm, are you the S.H.I.E.L.D. guys? And I think to him, he's more pissed off with these guys because they're traitors to their own country, and they're doing these horrific things just for money, I guess. So yeah, they confirm, yes, they are, basically. So Punisher knows he ain't got a chance against all 4 of them. However, he's asking the suit, he's like, what's the likeliness? The suit's telling him the likeliness of a successful frontal assault is 3%, right? He goes, the Punisher picks one dude, and he goes, what's the likeliness I could kill this guy? The suit says 22%. He goes, I'll take it. typical Punisher style. He's focusing on the one. If he's got an opportunity to kill someone, he's gonna take it in any means possible. So he starts punching this guy, punching him. He's getting shot up in the back by the other guys. He asks the suit, "Is this guy still alive?" The suit says yes. He goes, "Give me as much power on this next punch as possible." Bam, punches the guy, kills him. His suit says the vitals has seized. He's like, "Cool, put everything in the thrusters. Let's fly." So he flies up. The rest of them start to try and chase him up. And again, I love the fact that if Punisher can take one of them out, he makes sure he gets at least one, rather than just trying to escape. I mean, again, that's his raw mentality. Anyway, he's flying up, like he's trying to escape. And the other three are chasing him up. He's asking the suit, "Do we have anything?" Literally, the suit's got nothing. It's been damaged so much, it's got nothing to operate. So he tells the suit, he asks the suit, "What's the chance of outrunning them?" The suit says 0.3%, so there's no chance basically. He goes, "Alright, I want you to initiate the emergency brake right now." Boom, stops, turns around, swings straight into one of the soldiers, literally punches their face in, I guess. I mean, he's just going for the kill. That was another kill that he had to go for. While he does that, the other two shoots off missiles onto the Punisher. Big explosion. Punisher, you see him fall down into the ocean. They're wondering, has Punisher survived that? You think Frank survived that? Both of these guys in their armors are saying they got no power readings at all, so they don't think he's alive basically, because they don't read any power warnings. And then that's it. They're boasting about, "We just killed the Punisher," and that's end of issue 3. Again, this is a brilliant read. I really enjoy reading it. It's just full of action, and just using the suit in ways that you just wouldn't imagine. And I don't think we've ever seen the suit being used in any other fashion, especially from Tony Stark and the War Machine, Rhodey. So I mean, great read. I'm looking forward to issue 4. I'm looking forward to how this ends, and this guy Petrov that is after, I'm sure he's gonna get a fucked up death, Punisher style. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the subscribers, for the likes. Please comment if there's any other comic books that you feel like we want us to review. Let us know. We'll try and get hold of them and review them. We've got other comic book reviews coming up. The WMD, the Wolverine and Hulk collaboration, Deadpool versus Punisher, issue 3. But yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the love. Gman out. Peace.